Well, I'm at J. Sargeant Reynolds Community College. Going to do a little walk this afternoon. It's supposed to be wooded and go along a river. Maybe find a place to throw up a hammock and have a snack or something. Take a little nap. We'll see how it goes. It's not listed on the map as named such, but the sign over here says this is the Hollow Tree Nature Trail. Well, let's go through here. Got a fitness circuit. A couple of people doing some CrossFit, showing their skin, getting some vitamin D and killing that coronavirus. Alright, we'll walk around this trail here and get back after we get past them. Little civil disobedience. It looks like the video cut off there a little bit, but we got a little bit of sand and markings going on here, so I'm thinking we got some hash house harrier type action going on. The harriers are born out of some bored British officers over in India. They would send somebody out and then they go chase them down, try to find them, and when they got done, they go back to the officers club and do their drinking. See the symbol there? That or some people practicing land nap of some sort. They had a circle over at the fork going across a little footbridge, which obviously means don't turn and going this way. See the dot. What if we're running to them? Looky here at this little creek. Got that clay looking soil over there. Oh, I'd sure like to have some of that clay silt to patch up my brick oven or make some other little brick oven type things. Well, they turned back up that way. I'm gonna follow the creek. Got some sort of marks because at their V in the road, there's a light on the tree. Ah, there's marks here too. Ah. So they're just all up and back and forth through here. There's some engineering tape on the tree. Usually forester type, so arborists will use it for marking to cut or clear or whatever. It's not a bad idea to keep some of that on hand with a Sharpie in your 10 Essentials kit, so that if you get lost or whatever, or you've gone for help and you're leaving somebody behind, you can every once in a while leave a tie up like that and then use your Sharpie on it to leave a little message, and that way it'll last through water and stuff. And then if you get out here in the middle of a pandemic and the urge of nature strikes while you're up in the nature, you see that stuff right there? That stuff right there, you do not use that as a TP substitute. Because a few days later, you will undoubtedly know the greatest misery to ever befall you. Doo-ba-dee-doo-doo-doo-doo. Walking along the grassy road. Not a songwriter, not a singer either. Mm-hmm. Clinic power lines here. Some nice backyards over there. Oh, looky here. These blackberries done blooming. Oh yeah. That's gonna be good in about 6 weeks. Oh, it's gonna be a nice old thicket of sweetness right here. Guess we'll follow along this way a little bit. We're just out on a walk. I think it was the map billed as a 1.6 mile loop, but I reckon I'm just gonna walk a ways. Water over there. It's kind of nice. Somebody tore down some grapevines there. There was a big craze in the late 70s and mid 80s. People wanting grapevines to make baskets and ornaments out of. They go along back home and they just like run across everybody's woodlands, yanking down their grapevines. Occasionally somebody asked you if they could. Mostly didn't. It's kind of like ginseng hunters. They just go traipsing across everybody's land and dig it up. I mean, if you're asking and the person says, all right, well, that's mighty fine. It don't seem right nice to go across somebody's land and get it. Just because they're not using it right now, that doesn't mean they got plans on it for next year. Looks like if it rains, this thing gets a little flow through it. Oh man, look at that sandy clay. Oh yeah. You can make some brick ovens and that sort of thing out of that. Look at that. Water doesn't flow very fast, does it? Because look at all the tannin. It's so brown. Look at all that tannin from the down trees in it. Looked like somebody dumped a whole box of tea bags out up in there. I bet it ain't sweet. Nor tasty. Come August, I bet it's refreshing though to go jump in it. Well, judging by that sign, we're going where they intended their folks to go. It's kind of nice. This old paver stone tore up This is a little bog right here. What was that? Reduce, reuse, repurpose. This one got repurposed. Well, or is it reused? Could that be repurposed or reused? Because I mean, it's still a path. It's certainly reused. Well, no. Now wait a minute. How does that work? If it's reused, I think it would have the same purpose. It's just used again. But to repurpose it would be to do something entirely different with it after you've done doing what you were the first of it. So that, I'm going to say that's reused because it's being used as a path to walk on, and that there was a path to walk on across some boggy soil. Repurpose, I think, would be kind of like those plastic garbage bags. If you take them and haul stuff around in them, you're just reusing them, even if it's just cat litter. But if you take them and you put them over a pair of socks and put another pair of socks on them and then put them in your mucking boots or rubber boots and go outside in the wintertime, well, that keeps your feet warm and dry. Maybe not completely dry because your foot would condensate, but that would be repurposed. So I'm going to go with those things back there are reused. Tell me what you think. Guess we'll pick this here piece of trash up. Well, little hash friends went this way. Oh, look at that. They're gonna get some wet feet.